Hey guys, this is about the same day I got the Handycam camera, which got I've filmed a few dance clips, and this video is another boredom talk video. Is kind of reflecting upon today's dancing. I kind of want to let you guys know, not sure why I just did. Wanted to let you guys know where I began dancing, and it was around third grade. I was a WWE fan. And my favorite wrestler was Jeff Hardy, and he did a lot of like stupid dancing, and I just kind of did what he did, and spins on one foot and cartwheels where I would land on one foot and spin from the momentum of the cartwheel, and that's pretty much all I did. And dances back at Maple Elementary. All you need to do is get decent grades, and you'd go to a dance in the middle of the school day, and one of the school's dances, I was bored. Nothing really cool was going on. And I was just spinning on one foot, and I didn't really know how to spin very good at the time. So I just saw how many spins I could get. And one time I hit like 4 spins, which was like awesome for me. And my dad was picking me up from school that day. And I was like, "Dad, you should see me in there. I was like spinning like Michael Jackson in there." I don't even know how I could knew that Michael Jackson could spin. Can't remember how I knew, but I did. And when I got home, kind of bored and thinking about Michael Jackson, I went on YouTube and looked at Michael Jackson videos, and one of the results that looked interesting was the Motown 25th anniversary Billie Jean performance. The first time he performed Billie Jean, and the first time he did the moonwalk for a audience. It's nighttime, I'm a little tired, and, kind of excited about my Handycam camera at the same time. And I was kind of interested in the dancing. Never heard the song before. Like, all I had heard from Michael Jackson at the time was Thriller. And I was interested. It was kind of interesting. So I became interested in Michael, and I guess I had like a natural talent for a quick learner. Because by 4th grade, I already had like all the circle gliding and the side glides and the moonwalk, which was originally called the backslide. I had it like down, and so I'd had a little bit of Michael Jackson choreography down. It's just that it was a little shaky and not very good. But give me a break, I was like 9 or 10, so so I got a lot of attention for especially the moonwalk and the earwalk at the dances. But over time, kind of got a little old, because even the moonwalk can get old and boring. So, around 7th grade, by that time, by middle school, I kind of lost a lot of interest in dancing. But in like the late half of 7th grade, I met a few kids who could dance, kind of became friends with them, because I thought like I was like the only kid, maybe, well, at least the only white kid who could dance, in Jeffersonville. And so I kind of got a little bit more interesting, and by the end of the year I gained at least a few more moves, but stayed around the same general vicinity of how much I could dance when, 7th grade started. But when summer of 2011 came on, that break between 7th and 8th grade, I not only gained like a few more moves, I gained like a lot more styles, like a huge variety of moves. And most of it had become from watching Philip Shabib, David Bernal, and aka David Elsewhere, and Robert Moraine. And if you like my dancing, you should check into them. They should keep you well entertained. But other dancers like Chris Brown and Justin Bieber, I get a few moves inspired, if not directly off of them, inspired by them, and Michael Jackson, of course. But they kind of help. Those guys kind of help me realize that dancing is not only limited to what Michael can do. It's It's like whatever you can put to music, like music for the deaf. And by the time 8th grade happened, I was like so excited to show my friends my dancing, because I had gotten so much better, and it wasn't boring for me anymore. I was back into interest, knowing that there's like an infinite bag of tricks that you could do. And dancing is kind of like my life now. It's the only thing I'm really, really good at, and I love it. It's kind of like, whenever I'm feeling upset or down, I just kind of dance, and it kind of gets all the weight of the world, all the problems off my shoulders, and I love it, you know. And that's kind of a, you know, got a lot of moves now, and you know, it's kind of cool. Back into the interest of dancing, and I should once I learn how to use this Handycam pretty good, I might, you know, make a lot more videos on the Handycam. Gotta learn how to set the settings too, because it says that it's June 20, 2011. It's November 6th. But, you know, whatever. So, you know, like I always say, see ya.